Surprised Scottie Scheffler comments on Shinnecock Hills after playing there for the first time. Scottie Scheffler will attempt to become only the seventh man in history to complete the career Grand Slam later this month at the US Open. Scheffler's already won 4 majors throughout his career, 2 Masters, 1 PGA Championship, and 1 Open Championship. The only major championship that has eluded him so far is the US Open, but he has a chance to change all of that in 2 weeks' time at Shinnecock Hills. Scheffler had never been to Shinnecock Hills before he scouted out the property on Monday. He quite obviously wants to win the US Open more than any other major right now, and on paper his game should be perfectly suited to the challenge that awaits at Shinnecock. Scottie Scheffler has played a stacked schedule ahead of the US Open, but this week's tournament at Muirfield Village will be his final tune-up before he tees off at Shinnecock. Surprised Scottie Scheffler comments on Shinnecock Hills. Scheffler addressed the media on Wednesday ahead of the start of the Memorial Tournament on Thursday. The world number 1 responded when asked whether he has played any practice rounds at Shinnecock Hills yet, with the US Open now just 2 weeks away. "Yeah, I actually came up and played on Monday. Left Dallas Monday morning, went up and played 18 and then came over here Monday night," he said. "I hadn't been there prior. That was my first time on property. It was kind of what I expected. I had heard some rumors about how difficult the greens were. I was a little surprised at the width of the fairways, but the green complexes there are extremely difficult, and I think that's where the greatest challenge comes from. The rough also was a really good penalty, I think, for the width. Once you start missing fairways out there, you have no chance. But the fairways are generous enough to where it provides you some opportunity, and that way it's just that the green complexes are extraordinarily difficult, and so they can put the pins wherever they want and make the scores as high as they could possibly want them to be." Scottie Scheffler's US Open preparation will be crucial. Preparation will be key for Scheffler ahead of the US Open later this month, considering the fact that he has only played 1 round at Shinnecock Hills. The good news is that there is nobody more thorough at preparing for a new golf course than Scottie Scheffler. The world number 1 is meticulous with his due diligence ahead of tournaments, and that's why he makes so few mistakes. Scheffler knows the best places to miss on every single shot, and he will undoubtedly head into the US Open with a conservative game plan. The 29-year-old will be the strong favorite to win the US Open at Shinnecock Hills. Whether he is able to deal with the enormous pressure that will be on his shoulders remains to be seen, though.